Hello. Hello, guys. Hi, everyone. If you have come back, if you've been watching this past week through my Final Fantasy One playthrough, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate it. I really appreciate you being here. Um, so today, you'll notice on the stream, I haven't fired up Final Fantasy 14 yet, but this is going to be a little bit different than what we've been doing throughout the week. I have been playing through Final Fantasy One. It's been a great experience. I love the game. It's so much fun. But today I'm going to hop back onto Final Fantasy 14. Probably going to do a little bit of a longer stream. I usually do like an hour, hour and a half. So I'm going to try to take this one a little bit further. I plan on tackling the main story quests. This is the last, I think this is the last patch of Endwalker. So this is going to be the end of the story for this expansion. So I'm at least going to try to tackle that. And past that, there's a couple more things in the patch. I don't know if I'll get to them tonight. It's there. There's like Tataru's, gosh, what is it? Tataru's Grand Endeavors or something. I think the finale to that quest line. And then there's the Beast Tribes quest line, where if you've done all the Beast Tribes, there's kind of some little finale quest for that. And I don't know, now that I'm thinking about it, and I've mentioned it, I don't know if either of those like give some type of reward. So I might actually do those. That'd be kind of cool. But I'm mainly interested in main story quest. So I don't know. I've not seen anything about what comes up in the MSQ. I don't like spoilers, so I try to stay away from any of that. But yeah, it should be good. If we run out of stuff, then we'll just start grinding for the new relics. With that being said, it's a little strange. I usually have a recap to go over, but since it's been a bit, I guess the biggest part of the recap would be I did the Manderville relics. So with that being said, we'll fire the game up, get into it. I am pretty excited. I know I mentioned last stream for Final Fantasy 14. It's been a bit since I've played. I haven't. I don't want to say I haven't been into it. I just haven't really had the time. Been kind of busy lately, and there's not been that much to do. But now I'm getting back into it, trying to finish it up. So pretty excited about it. I do mention that because if there is like any battle content, then I might be a little rusty. I do also want to mention that I did, and I think I mentioned this in a previous stream, but I want to mention it for anyone that may be watching. I did adjust the volume levels for Final Fantasy 14 because the first stream that I did with it, it was really, really quiet. So if for some reason, if it sounds like super quiet, let me know. I can turn it up a little bit. But I did some testing earlier and it seemed okay. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's too loud. So just let me know. Yeah. So we're just gonna get into it. It's a little bit weird. I usually stream in the morning, so streaming in the evening, it just feels a little bit different. So I think the MSQ is in Radzatan, so we'll head there. Okay, so this is a good glamour, right? Like this is a good glamour. You know what? We'll leave it. We'll leave it. I was gonna change it, but I'm just I don't really love the. To me, it looks kind of militaristic, and I'm not too into that. But we'll leave it. We'll leave it. Yes, I'm pretty excited. If anyone's watching and you don't usually, or you haven't played 14, or you don't know how the 14 stories go, or the main story quest, what usually will happen at the end of the patch cycle or the expansion cycle is that this main story quest line is going to kind of lead up into almost like the prequel of the next expansion. So this should like give us an idea of where we're headed and what we're doing. So we should, yeah, it should give us a little bit of a something to look forward to, I guess. Okay. Yeah, and for anybody that doesn't play, like these quest markers that have this little meteor symbol, that's a main story quest. So we are in Rods. Rather, the quest line does start in Rods at Han, so we'll go ahead and head there and start it up. I feel like I'm the last person playing this game that has not done the main story quest this week. Talk to Varshan. No. When one door closes, a message from Charlian. Ugh, Kryl too. Please show us something from Pictomancer, please. Dude, I am so into Pictomancer. One of my clerks was just here with a message for you. The students of Baldesian require your presence in Charlian at your earliest convenience. Nice. Indebted as I am to our friends, I'd hope that I might too be of service. Okay, but it is... Okay, so they just want to talk to us. All right. So we'll go see them. Oh yeah, Ashdaya. Yeah, Varshan's, this little dragon beside Varshan is Ashdaya. It's his sister. We went through a lot to save her. At least she's a cutie though. Like, I hope she stays. Oh, I gotta say something to my FC. Okay. Oh, something else cool. Like if you don't play 14 and you watch me play Final Fantasy 1 and now you're watching this, there's this feature where there are fashion accessories. So this is a type of umbrella fashion accessory, and you can set it to like auto pull out when it rains. So he just pulled it out. I didn't do anything. He just like pulls it out when it rains. It's kind of cool. It doesn't match the outfit, man. I'm gonna have to get rid of the outfit, but it's whatever. So we're gonna go see what the students of Baldesian want, and hopefully we see something with Pictomancer. Man, I really want to see some Pictomancer stuff. Just like I think there was a screenshot in the patch notes, and it showed Kryl with the like, I'm guessing what's going to end up being the level 100 Pictomancer weapon. So I want to see that. Like, I really, really want to see that. I am so excited for Pictomancer. Like, man, it can't come soon enough. Like, I was super pumped about a magic class coming, and when they showed Pictomancer, I was like, no way. I was like, there's no way. Like, that is not Pictomancer. And it was. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. Literally, like, to me, it was like the best thing they could have put in. I know some people, you know, some people were like really rooting for Green Mage or Geomancer, but man, I like, Pictomancer is so wacky. Like, I love it. All right, Ajika. A warm and hearty welcome. Yep. Let's see what Kryl's got to say. It doesn't look like she's got the new Pictomancer armor on, so... Oh, she does have the earring on. Okay, she got the earring the last patch. Forgive us for sending so soon. Okay, yeah. Oh, Aaronville wanted us. Okay. Aaronville is a gleaner. They're like people that go on adventures and come back to Charlian. I think they retrieve, like in the storyline, I think they retrieve like relics or something. Oh, that's right. Okay, it's coming back to me. He was on the boat. Okay. I think I know who he's bringing. He also mentioned that he'd be tending to business at the stadium. Okay. My toes are out. Oh my god. I did not... Those boots, man. Why did I pick those? Are my toes really out? Wait a minute, wait a minute. I can't really... Oh my god. Dude, you can't go into battle like that. Guys. Did you see those toes? Wait a minute. Look at this. Look at those stinkers, man. Oh, the chat window's in the way. There you go. Look at that. Look at those stinkers. Dude, we can't go into battle like that. Was that 80 before? 100? God, that looks big. I don't even know what my settings are. But anyway, regardless, we're not keeping this glamour. We're not keeping this. Okay. But yeah, I think I know who Aaronville's bringing. I mean, anybody that plays the game is probably like, she's tall. She has an axe. Yeah, I think that's who it is. I hope. God, I just glanced at my quest and realized I still haven't finished the relic fishing rod. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I don't know what it is about fishing. I'm just like, it's like hatching Pokemon eggs. Like I get into it and then I like fall asleep.
Aaronville!
Oh, we got voice acting. Dude, Aaronville's so cool. He's got such a good look. Unlike me with my toes out.
Apologies for the wait. I hope I haven't called you away from anything important. I chanced upon some commissioned items at my destination.
I hope the volume's
I thought I
okay.
might deliver them.
Where did you go, if I may ask?
Did you go to the New World?
The New World. Tural.
Oh yeah, okay.
You went to Tural. Then the person who you wish to introduce.
Oh man, dude, I'm getting like pretty excited about Dawn Trail now.
Aye, she hails from there. I present to you...
Oh, dude, let's see it. Let's see it. Where's she at? She gonna pop down from the sky? Dude,
But it seems you've lost her.
I'm Graha. Where's she at?
Did she wander off?
Sorry. It's just so different here. I can't help but want to explore.
Dude, she sounds so cool.
While you were exploring, your candidate came to us.
Candidate?
This is him. The adventurer you crossed the seas to meet.
Oh, I should have worn a different
she was
glamour, man.
exaggerating. It's plain he's no ordinary man. I'm Wuklamat, claimant to the throne of Tulihuela.
Wuklamat. Dude, she looks so cool. Oh my god. Oh man.
Tulihuela.
Female Ruff looks sick, man. Oh my
It's
god, look at
Tural's very
her.
nation. The capital bears the same name.
I'll get to the point. I want you to come with me to my homeland.
Okay. Dude, if I saw her in real life and she came up and said that, I'd be like, all right, like, whatever. Dude, this hat, though? I won't say anything. I won't say anything. God,
Given
she
the
looks cool.
magnitude of the request, perhaps you should explain why you're making it.
The females, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The females look so much better than the males. They look so much better.
Of course, of course.
Dude, her facial expressions are really cool.
Soon, an event of great import will be held in Tural. The Right of Succession. Taking the form of a contest, it will determine who next ascends the throne. As daughter to its present keeper, I will participate. And I have every intention of winning.
As daughter to its present keeper. So I might have missed something, but does that mean she's the daughter to the current, I guess, throne holder? I don't want to say king, because I don't know if it's maybe a queen.
I was searching for champions to join me when Erenville told me about you. A mighty warrior who knows no fear, who sweeps aside terrible fiends as if they were reeds, who flew to the edge of existence and saved our star.
That's me. Let's go.
She asked who Eorzea's greatest hero was, and so I told her. Much more elegantly, I might add.
Now you know why. You've come to Tural, yes?
Yep. For sure, man. For sure. Let's go now. Let's go.
Just slow down.
Nah, Gra. I've never disagreed with Graha, but man, wait a minute.
Was it? You claim to be of the royal family, but is it not the Mamulja who rule in Tural?
It is. So what's going on?
Tulihyolal is a nation of
Oh,
many
thank you
peoples.
for the follow,
Not
Sky.
only the
I appreciate it.
Mamulja,
It's good to
as
see you, man.
some across the seas are quick to assume.
Not only the Mamulja, as some across the seas. Oh, so are they like? Oh, so are there different rulers?
That said, its present ruler is a Mamulja.
Okay.
And one blessed
Okay.
two heads besides.
So this is the guy that we've
He's
already
also
seen.
my father. Not by blood,
Oh, okay.
obviously. But he raised me as his own. And that's what matters.
I was like, something's going on over there if he's her father. So he can't be all bad
So that
then.
is the way of it. My apologies if I was indelicate.
Hardly. I know little about your land. and
Dude, I
nothing
love this
about your
girl.
parentage.
I love this girl. I'm not a big, like, Graha's a cutie. I'm not a big Graha guy, so Wooklamott's like right up my alley.
But in my eagerness, I've gotten ahead of myself. I can't expect you to agree on the spot when we've only just met. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them. Just know, though, that if it's adventure you seek, you could do far worse than come with me. Now, this is only a rumor. But apparently, the contest will involve the fabled city of gold and the legendary beast, Valiarmanda.
Valiarmanda. I like what Lamont so far. Dude, she is sick. The female Hrothgar looks so good. Oh my god. I was just saying, I don't know if you were here, but like, dude, they look way better than the males.
That doesn't pique
Like
your
100%
interest.
better. I am, yeah, take me. Yeah, you have my complete attention. I'm not even reading the other options.
We're going to get along, you and I.
Oh yeah.
Tural has no shortage of unexplored frontiers and deadly fiends. You'll never want for excitement, I promise you.
I advise you not to put much store by these rumors. Golden cities are not but a dreamer's fancy.
Erenville. Dude, you're a gleaner, man. You gotta want some adventure. She's wearing hats. Dude, I mentioned that earlier. I was like, and then I was like, I'm not gonna say anything about it because I don't wanna touch that.
Says the dreamer who was bent on finding one when he was a child. Just because you failed doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Oh, wait, okay. Says the dreamer who has been on finding one when he was a child. So they go back. They go back then. So did he look for it before? He is from Tural, right?
Tulihyolal and the Golden City.
Sorry for the sniffling,
Just
guys.
like
I think I
in the letter
don't
to
want to say I'm
Grandfather.
getting sick, but I think something's going on. Golden City, just like in the letter to grandfather. Oh, so the Golden City was probably mentioned in the letter that she got the earring from. Okay.
Regardless of what the contest may entail, it'll be no simple thing. If I'm to triumph, I'll need capable
With this weather,
and
dude, it has been
companions.
frigid here. It has been so bad. Okay. All right.
So let's go on a hunt together. There's no better way to get acquainted.
Dude, yeah, this like Wook Lamont, man. I'm 100% with her. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go now. Graha's surprised because he was in a tower for God knows how many years. He's not used to this. -5 weather. Jeez, man. It wasn't that bad here, but it was like it was bad enough for me. Like anything below freezing, I'm not built for that. I was saying like on an earlier stream I was doing with Final Fantasy 1, like there was a morning that I woke up here and like it was like the scene from Sleeping Beauty where you're just like she's just like laid back and she's fucking stone or freaking stone. Sorry guys. And yeah, it was like that, man. I was just like frozen. I hate it. Can't stand it. But I do like the cold weather more than hot weather. Not that cold. I want to see the Golden City. I wonder. All right, this is my theory craft. I wonder if the Golden City is really a Golden City or if it's something that's been like warped through folktale and it's actually like Solution 9 or something like that. You know, they're like, there's this fabled city where like the walls gleam, but then it's actually like neon or something. That's my headcanon. Okay, Graha. What do we got to do? Okay, we have to get acquainted with her. Oh, so we got to go on a hunt or something? Oh, yeah. Okay. Anywhere. I mean, there are beasts everywhere. The Isle of Ham? I almost called it Ham. There long ago. Okay. Okay. It's believed that they've been unsettled. Okay. So we need to go calm some beast. My theory is that El Dorado exists and it will be the level 100 dungeon. Ooh, that would be cool. It would be cool if they actually incorporated El Dorado. Like that's, I feel like that's like a famed city that a lot of people would know about. So that would be cool. Skill. Okay. I want to see her fight. God, I've got to change that glamour. I know I just got the relic, but like, man, I can't wear that. I can't be wearing that. Prove ourselves, Ember, before we can prove ourselves capable and dependable companions. What are you thinking, Cryo? My apologies. Oh, I know what she's gonna do. Oh, you got your Dawn Trail glam set? Dude, I gotta clean my stuff out, like my inventory and my armor. Armor? Glamour dresser? Yeah, glamour dresser. Yeah, I've got to clean all that out, man. I have plenty of room, but like, it's gonna be a fresh start, and everything's gonna be like the graphics update's gonna happen. So like, I don't know. Maybe I'll wait till the expansion hits, and then I'll see like where the graphics update applied, and then just like take all the stuff out that didn't get like new textures. Kryle's about to go get that brush. God, I can't wait to see that. Oh man, I'm so excited. Oh wait, Wook Lamont has her toes out too. I was so worried about my glam set having my toes out, but like now, okay, nah, I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it. Look at those toes, man. I learned from the best. Alright, where'd they go? Oh, they're all the way. Okay. They're ready to get on the boat. I was like dilly-dallying. I'm going the wrong way, like. Jeez. Okay. Wick Lamont makes me want to be she makes me want to be a Roth. I already popped a Fantasia. I'm not gonna say what I'm changing to, but when I saw Pictomancer, I was like, this is a cutie job. Not that Vieira aren't cute, but I'm ready to change. But now that I saw Wick Lamont, I'm like, I mean, they're looking pretty good. They're looking pretty good. Yeah, look at us. Look at us. Both of us got our toes out. She got a ring on, though. Oh, she got 2 rings on. Of course she does. Gosh, she's so cool. She's so tall, too. God. Several cutscenes will play in sequence. Okay. All this is going to be one of those A Realm Reborn sequences. Okay. I can participate in battle. That's fine.
From here, we must walk.
So much ice. It rivals even Yogg-Tural.
I love that she's just dropping names of places in the expansion. Getting people hyped.
Oh, a white bear. I wonder what it tastes like.
Remember, we're here to deal with creatures that have been deemed an unacceptable danger. Do not attack anything else unprovoked.
I know. So this is the isle where ether literally bursts forth.
Aye, the Isle of Ham. The geysers lie deep inland, however.
You really are knowledgeable. Kona told me nothing about this place.
Kona?
I doubt your brother managed to come out this way.
Oh, she has a
He's liked to have
brother.
toured facilities like Labyrinthos, however.
The great big cavern under the city. It's amazing that they could make a sky down there complete with a sun.
This brother of yours, he has been to Sharlayan.
Gra sounds
has.
really serious.
Kono's my second older brother, and until recently he was a student in this city. He went on and on about technological amusements. It made me want to come here too one day. And so I did. I think I understood something of how he felt when I set foot in his beloved studium.
I wonder where he's
went
at.
to the studio. Your brother must be quite a scholar.
I've got the way they're, I don't know what it is, but the way they're talking about him makes me feel like he's like not with us anymore.
But I wonder, like you, he'd be royalty, yes? With such a personage coming to Sharlayan to receive an education would surely have caused a stir, yet I recall nothing of the sort.
He consulted with the head of the studium beforehand, that his identity might remain secret.
Okay.
Being Mikote, he had no trouble blending in. He's adopted like me, you
Oh,
see.
okay.
One time, though, he almost let it slip to a professor. It was all he could do to parry the barrage of questions.
Having no shortage of questions myself, I can imagine.
Ask whatever you like. I don't mind. But I maintain, hunting together is the best way to get to know someone.
Oh, I should have came as a warrior, man.
The researchers should be up ahead. Let's find them and learn what we can.
I don't even know if I've got gear for it, though. I mean, it's level sync, so I guess it wouldn't matter, but I would have to have a good glam. I wonder if I can... Oh, doesn't let me do anything right now.
There. The building to the northeast.
So, ordinarily harmless creatures have grown savage.
Nice. I can Cardian her.
Don't know what's got them riled up, but I'll take down any that think to try me. Right. Like our kill.
I didn't even pay attention to Aaronville. You're going Pictomancer? Dude, I am, yeah, 100%. 100% going Pictomancer. I think the, in the little Pictomancer trailer that they showed us, I think that, the landscape stuff might be like a buff or something. That's my, like, my running theory right now, because they kind of do the landscape move and then they do the blizzard move, but it looks like a separate thing. So I'm guessing like maybe like old Astro cards or something. No, it wouldn't be like that. I was gonna say you could paint like a different landscape for a different buff, but I think that's taking it a little too far, I think. It'd be cool if that's what it was, but
You really are famous.
I don't know if it's going to work like that. Dude, I haven't even looked at anything for a glam yet.
And for good reason.
I know there's like a little beret. It's like a pretty old glam piece, and then there's like a beret with the glasses. I'm probably going to use the beret with the glasses.
Quite an interesting contraption you've got here.
Is that our petitioner? Let's go and have a chat.
Oh, use the beret?
Handle this.
Nice. That's a good glam option. Oh, what? Hold up, hold up. Whoa.
Is that all?
Man. Look, Lamont.
Come on, let's pick up the creature's trail. These claw marks. I've seen their like before. It's starting to feel like a proper hunt.
Wook Lamont literally came across the sea and saw some claw marks, and she was like, I know what that is. I've hunted that before. Beret with suspend. Ooh. Suspenders would be good. Yeah. I didn't even think about that. I was thinking of using like, I can't remember the name of the top.
Feathers.
It's like,
They belong to the predator or the prey?
I don't know if it's the raincoat. It kind of like
So,
flows
how do you
outward.
prefer our prey?
I was thinking that
Roasted
might be
or
cute.
raw?
I don't know. I have to see.
You presume it's even safe to eat?
I wonder if it's the raincoat. Let me do an eye search. Yeah. Yeah, this one? The raincoat? That's the one I'm thinking of using for Pictomancer. Uh-oh. Got some leavings over here. At least they did it near the edge, right?
Still fresh. Whatever this beast, it cannot be far.
Oh, it doesn't look like Arenville's doing anything. I was thinking maybe he'll fight too, but...
Let's head back and report what we found.
I like that you're keeping the glam a secret. Like the final unveiling. Caster, tank, and dancer. Are you gonna do like a? Are you doing a Dawn Trail glam for like each like tank, healer, magic, ranged, melee? Her eyes look so good. Kinda, but no. Oh, okay. Okay.
Powerful wings and razor-sharp talons. Worthy prey.
Ooh. Toucan Sam, man. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
What is that thing?
Yeah, what is that? Fruit Loops, man. Jesus. Oh, it's copying her. I was about to say, if this thing starts, like, legitimately talking, we have a problem.
It
Yeah.
speaks?
Yeah. Nuh-uh. Fruit Loops, man. Oh, my God.
It's heading towards
She's
the
stunned.
force.
That's me. I'm... What?
I'll stay with the researchers. The creature, I leave to you.
Come, Waklamat.
Right.
Oh, God, man. It just dropped that thing. It's a cool beast model,
Just
though.
so we're clear, I wasn't startled by the beast earlier. It caught me by surprise, that's all.
Forgive me, but I failed to see a difference.
Graha.
I'm getting hungry. Let's be done with this so we can eat.
That thing is wild.
Think you're clever, huh? I'll rip off that beak and roast you on a spit!
She's ready to eat. Oh, wow. It's really big.
Also you like birds, I'm going to have the last laugh. Oh, enjoy sinking my teeth into you.
Oh, I don't think she kept Cardia. Dude, I'm gonna get along with Wicklamat so well.
I've never seen such an enormous corridor.
Sticky spit. So it's Fruit Loops, man.
I've got you.
Oh, what's she doing? Oh. Oh, that's cool.
That was too close.
That's cool. Oh, I should have. Well, it doesn't matter. I was gonna say I should have saved that, but this isn't like that kind of content. Oh, thank you, Sky.
Spread out, everyone.
Who paid for that?
Oh. I'm out. Oh, I gotta get the other ones. Grah, get out of there. Oh my god, get out. Look, Lamont, come on. Oh, she's so cool. I'm gonna be fawning over this girl for the whole next expansion. Oh, wings.
Hardly a tickle.
Oh, what's she doing? What's she doing?
Nothing to it.
I love this girl. Oh my god. It's like, I don't even know, man. I don't even know what that was. Jackhammer.
For everything you have up to.
Wicklamat was kind of right. Like, I feel like we bonded. I feel like we're closer to each other after that.
And I had barely limbered up.
It was a terrible foe, but no match for your axe.
Only to be expected. You were pretty impressive yourselves. I was right to invite you on a hunt.
Oh, Wicklamat, watch out.
But what a curious bird that was. Though we have similar in Tural, they don't grow so big or use such dirty tricks.
Don't talk about it. It's behind you.
Dirty and despicable.
Leave this to me.
Oh, yes. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, look how cool she looks.
Cryle.
Oh, it sits on your hip.
I am
Oh.
terribly, terribly sorry to have kept you all waiting.
She's got different clothes too. She's got the little necklace. Oh man.
She arrived as I was seeing the researchers to safety. It was all I could do to keep up with her after I explained what happened.
Oh, she got little paint bottles on her side.
So this is what you meant by seeing to preparations?
Oh, I hope she gives us a little Pictomancer lore.
After hearing of the contest, I thought how wonderful it would be to join you. In coming here, I wanted to demonstrate my skill at arms to Wuklamut. Alas, it seems I missed most of the action.
You were the climax. Cryle. You finished it off.
That was amazing. The piece didn't stand a chance.
Look how good that brush looks. Oh, the chat window's over it. Oh, well, there's a tiny bit of it. It looks pretty good.
I'm glad to have been of service.
May I ask what inspired this change?
You will recall the time you descended to the ethereal sea in search of Heidelin. Recognizing that my skills were inadequate, I chose to provide support from afar
Cryle.
rather than join you. It was the same when you set forth for Ultima Thule. How it pained me to stay behind again and again. That's what inspired this change. Ever since the final days were averted, I've used every spare moment to hone my craft. As you all have adapted your methods to suit the circumstances, I started by considering how I might best contribute.
Dude, is Cryle like the original Pictomancer?
And after much deliberation, I arrived at my answer. With the esoteric art passed down by the legendary Archon realm, Pictomancy.
So they're actually making Realm canon to the 14 universe. Okay, so if you don't know Final Fantasy, Realm is a Pictomancer in 6, Final Fantasy 6, I think. This is so cool. Oh my god. The animation, like,
You have
oh, that is so good.
versatility to effectively complement a certain someone's style. What I do is much the same. Like you, I don't want to be left behind.
Cryo, I'm so glad to have you with us. Oh.
Indeed. I must say, you appear to be especially keen on being involved in the ritual of succession. Is there any particular reason?
Tell us about the earring.
Yes, there is. This letter from Tuli Yolal. It was addressed to my grandfather Galuf and turned up among the students' archives. The ink was faded, so I couldn't fully make out the sender's name. Galul, someone.
It's the guy, Wuklamut's dad. Right?
Jaja. Gulul Jaja.
Yeah.
That's my father, the Dawn servant. What does the letter say?
So this is old though, right? The letter? If it was her grandfather's. So this
While
is
much of it isn't legible, it appears to be a request to
okay.
investigate the Golden City.
Oh, okay. All right. So we might already know where to go.
Investigate the Golden City. From the Dawn Servant himself.
Okay.
well. Seems you may be more than a rumor after all.
Being a member of the royal family, it was my hope that you could confirm the authenticity of this letter.
Check the seal. Check the handwriting.
I can say for a fact that my father didn't write this.
There you go. Somebody's being a little bit devious. She's shocked.
Given how culturally diverse Toliyolal is, it was decided some time ago that a common language was needed.
Oh, okay.
But instead of elevating an existing tongue and its speakers above all others, we looked to those widely spoken overseas and created an altogether new one.
Okay. All right.
The similarities to your common tongue also make it quite easy to communicate in these situations, no? This letter, however, is entirely in Eorzean. If Father had written this, it would have been in Turali.
So Turali is like close to Eorzean, if I'm understanding what she's saying correctly.
And what's more, it bears a wax seal. We don't bother with them.
So the letter is fraudulent then?
But what if it's true though? Like, what if the letter does lead to the Golden City? Then, like, what's going on with that?
Oh, I didn't mean to say that. My father's signature is genuine.
Oh, okay.
As far as I can tell, so perhaps he simply dictated it.
So maybe this was like an assistant or something that wrote the letter. Oh, she looked like
I
her
see.
lighting changed for some reason.
Thank you for the confirmation.
Like she looked kind of green
It
now.
seems I can't help but be curious as to what In order to help us decide on a course of action, would you mind if I asked you some questions about your home?
Okay.
By all means. After all, learning about one another was the purpose of this hunt.
Yeah.
We can talk while feasting on this fellow.
Oh, I
for
knew
one
she was gonna
is
eat this
starving.
thing, Rich. She was not kidding.
We're eating that.
Yeah, I actually agree with you on that one, Graha. Like, man, I don't know. Like, make sure that thing's cooked well. All right, the meat. All right. Okay, so we got to go eat. Cool. That was a nice little instance. That was pretty cool for the story. She did some really cool moves. That one, like, where am I going? Well, I'll just walk and talk. That one thing that she did, well, two things. That, like, jackhammer spinning thing, man, that was really cool. And when she pulled us out of that, like, goop, it was kind of like, looked like I don't know if Home Gang still has a chain, but it looked like the old Home Gang chain. Where it used to, like, didn't it used to, like, root you, Home Gang? Like, you would chain yourself to the enemy and it would, like, root you. I don't think it's done that in a long time. I don't play Warrior a lot, so I definitely wouldn't know, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Yeah, I'm, like 99% positive it doesn't do that anymore. What can I get you, Ko? Dude, you can get us this bird that we just brought over here. He's probably like, geez, a whole bird, okay. He has just the recipe. Look at all that meat. Goodness.
Come. Let's enjoy the bounty of our first outing together.
That meat looks pretty good. I'm getting a little excited for the graphics update. These textures that's pretty good. Look at that. Look at that.
I'd heard that Charlayan cuisine was terrible, but this is fantastic.
That's pretty good. Just on a side note, she took a massive chunk out of that steak. She's not fooling around. We got some curry over here. Some curry and naan.
What is this?
Aaronville, dude, you know you want some of that, man. You know you want some of that.
Oh, come now. since when did you become so soft?
Yeah, you come on, man.
According to Dickon, intensely hot dishes have become popular in Razadhan after a traveler ordered a curry with several times the usual amount of spice.
I'm that traveler. I'm that traveler,
So he
for
started
sure.
offering the same in order to please the growing Harnish population here in Sharlayan.
It's nothing I can't handle.
Just wash it down with some meat.
Your boorish manners reflect poorly on the both of us. I wish you would consider your station.
I swear, sometimes it feels like you open your mouth only to criticize.
Ooh.
Would I be correct in assuming you've known each other for a long time?
I want to know this because that was the feeling I got earlier.
I think it's Steve since we were little.
I beg to differ. She is a long-standing acquaintance. Nothing more.
I feel like Aaron feels like embarrassed of her, kind of.
I see.
I bet he did
see.
he did go across the ocean and bring her back. So obviously he cares, right?
All this time you were from Taral. Oh, would that I had known sooner. There's so much I'd like to ask.
You and everyone else. I've kept it quiet so as to avoid the endless interrogations.
Well, if he's going to be a miser, I'll be happy to tell you about our homeland instead.
Look at that pie. Do you see that? This right here. That looks pretty good. I don't know. I guess I'm like excited about the graphics update.
Since ancient times, many peoples have called Tural home, and they've been fighting each other for nearly as long. The fighting finally stopped some 80 years ago, when the reigning Dawn Servant unified the disparate communities and founded a new nation.
Okay. You know, I just now realized they've been calling this guy the Dawn Servant, and the expansion is Dawn Trail.
And that's
I just like
how
made that
Triolar
connection.
came to be.
Okay. 80 years
Since
ago.
then, we've enjoyed an era of uninterrupted peace.
That's a pretty good era. I mean, 80 years with like no war. That's pretty good.
But my father is getting old, and he wishes to relinquish the throne to a worthy successor. One who can preserve his legacy.
That's also like a fairly young country though, you know? You don't want to give it up
Including
just to
myself,
anybody,
There are 4 claimants to
because
the
it
throne.
might fall back into
But
disarray.
while we all have the right to participate, one among us cannot be allowed to rule.
Including myself, there are 4 claimants to the throne. Okay, so there's 3 others that want the throne. One of them cannot be allowed to rule. Okay. Who? And why?
A man who is too ambitious by half. Word of the Garlean Empire's collapse has reached Taral. While most are simply relieved, he sees weakness to exploit and would lead our armies across the seas on a campaign of conquest.
Oh my god.
After everything my father has done to give us peace, he would drag us back into war. I can't allow it.
I'm with you, man. The
No
Garlean
matter
people don't
what,
need that.
I must win this contest.
I understand your reasons, but this being an event that will dictate the course of your nation's future, is it appropriate for outsiders like us to be involved?
Yeah, do the other candidates
It's more
have
than appropriate.
people?
The Dawn Servant himself expressly encourages it. The ruler of Tural must navigate the intricacies of myriad cultures, and there's no better way to prove oneself qualified to do so than to work with foreign allies.
Okay. Yeah, I agree
That's
with
why I
that.
sought you out. Through our hunt, I've confirmed that you're a warrior of considerable skill, but more importantly, one of good character as well. And so I ask you, will you lend me your strength and help me win the throne of Tulihualal?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You don't need to decide right this moment. But I will need you if I'm to triumph over the competition. I'll stay here as long as I can while waiting for your answer.
In that case, allow us to prepare a room for you at the Baldessian Annex.
That's very kind of you.
She said, but
And
first.
one more thing. Once we finish eating, would you mind if I took the rest of the meat?
I really like Wooklamont. And she's so cool. She has the makings of a ruler. Okay, she's a little rough, right? But she has a good heart. And she is a warrior. Like, she is ready. She came across the seas to try to find someone. I mean, I'm not going to use the food. Oh, we're still going. Oh, I thought that was going to be the end of it. Okay. Oh, question marks. Secret present. Okay. Grahati is mulling over what you have learned of Wooklamont and her plan. All right. The coming dawn. Why not use it to learn more about Tural? Yeah. Yeah, let's learn more, man. More hype. Let us be off to the archives. This is the Graha side of the quest. Like, he got a little bit jealous. He was like, don't you want to, like, you know, come read some books with me? Where's he at? Oh. Okay. I actually do want to read some books, though. I'm excited. I love lore, so I'm excited to see maybe a little bit more about Tural. Or read, I guess. I guess I'll see words, but, you know, I won't see Tural. Just going to do a little inspection here. Oh. Blue magic. Oh my god, dude. Blue. I'm not going to talk a lot about blue magic and blue mage, but if I did start talking about it, we would be here all night. The origins of blue magic can be traced back to the esoteric practices of the Wallaki. Okay, we know this. We know this. That's the Mamaljaw, or a Mamaljaw tribe, right? They have like, they live like Cosmo Canyon or something like that. The tribe holds nature in the highest, and in seeking to cultivate a spiritual connection with it, they have learned to harness the power of the wildlife around them. In exchange for teaching them the common tongue, I was permitted to live among them and train in their ways. Lapis Canyon. Okay, maybe it wasn't Cosmo Canyon. Maybe it's Lapis Canyon. They're sacred grounds. Okay. Under a shaman's watchful eye. Oh, they have shamans. Interesting. Interesting. I took the liberty of naming it Blue Magic. Who is this? Oh, so they named it because their sacred site is a blue canyon. That's why they called it Blue Magic, or that's why this person did. So the name Blue Mage and Blue Magic didn't actually come from the Wallachie. It came from this person. Who is it? We'll never know. Lost to time. We closed the book and it turned to dust. We'll never know. Okay, now we're talking about food. All right. Oh, the ubiquitous Popoto. Oh, okay. Pumpkins, tomatoes, Popotos. These are all from the New World. So the New World is kind of, I guess, a callback to the North American continent. I mean, I think the name kind of says that, right? Okay. Bean-filled burritos. Hey, okay. I'm not really reading this one because food, like, I do care about the food, but not like the Blue Magic. The Blue Magic was a surprise. That was nice. Oh, I hope they tell us. Oh, I hope there's something about Beastmaster. The flora and fauna of Tyrol. Okay, let's see what kind of creatures. The alpaca. We've seen an alpaca, right? We saw an alpaca mount, I think, in the not the live letter, maybe the live letter, the FanFest thing. So okay, so we've seen that. A wyver. This is kind of like a dragon, I think. The Mamaljaw have succeeded in taming them. So maybe that's another mount. Or maybe it's something for Beastmaster. Oh, that's that. Oh, wait. We've seen this. We've seen this. I think that the FanFest. I think there's an image that shows Tyrol, and it's like a landscape, but it's like a horizon, and there's like a green dragony thing. It looks like Alt-Royd, I think is what it's called. Like it's an old Savage boss from like Stormblood. It looks like that. I think that's what this creature is. They probably like legitimately said the name in the FanFest, and I just don't remember it, but I feel like that's the creature. Oh, am I not? Oh, okay. I thought I wasn't close enough. Lines in the sand. The geopolitics of Hydaelyn. Okay, so we're zooming out a bit away from Tyrol. Okay. Stymied by the climate, none could make any great headway north or south. So the great shifts in climate in Tyrol, if you go north or south, is that what it's saying? Frozen lands withered beneath the desert sun. Yeah, okay. That is what it's saying. It's a very, like... There's a lot of variety in the landscape. There's a lot of variety in the climate in the New World. Okay. So we have a little bit better understanding of Tyrol, I guess. Some of it's, you know, kind of the food, a little expected, you know. The climate, I mean, if you really think about it, yeah, that makes sense. The blue magic, I'm so glad they put that in there. Thank you, Square Enix. Thank you. I love when they add lore to things. Especially something that's close to my heart like that. You know, he just was talking about the mammoths, but I was so convinced the limited job was going to be a Puppet Master because they've done so many models of mammoths in Old Charlie, and I was like, it's 100% Puppet Master, like for sure Puppet Master. And then they did, they unveiled it last FanFest at the JP FanFest, and it was like Beastmaster, and I was like, what? But it's cool. Beastmaster is still really cool. I'm definitely going to play it. Now, this is the guy that brought the food back over here to Eorzea. He's thinking about those tacos. The fauna. Oh, the alpacas. I'm going to mention this guy. I feel like that's definitely going to be a trial fight. Or maybe a dungeon boss. I hope it's a trial fight. Hey, the twins. Oh, I had forgot. Okay, I'd forgotten that they had kind of solidified that trade agreement between Radzat-Han and the Garlean Empire to help kind of foster the Garlean Empire into coming back into, you know, a place of, I guess, financial security. And they're done with that. Like they were like, okay, you guys can go, not like that rudely, but they were, you know, it's time for you to do something else. A better way to put that would be, you've done enough. You guys have done enough for us. It's good to have the twins back, though. Got a lot to catch them up on. Yeah, going to the new world, like. Oh, they want to help too. Alice is like way into it, man. Alice immediately is like, yeah, I want to do this. Alice is like Wiklamott's little sister. So far, this is kind of a nice, like a nice relaxing transition. I'm enjoying this ramp up to getting to know about Taral and the expansion. I'm not gonna lie. The Endwalker story itself, okay. Endwalker, when it started, through the story of the expansion, the core story, fantastic. 10 out of 10. But the Zero Saga, so I'm excited about this. My thing with Zero is like, we already had the like brooding, I don't know if I want to say it. We already had the brooding goth girlfriend, right? We had Gaia. And Gaia, fantastic. Zero was just like, it was cool that she expanded on the lore of the shards, but to me, I was like, this is really slow. Like, this feels really slow. And there was some cool things that happened, like in that saga, but to me, it felt a little bit like a slog. Just wasn't my thing. So this is pretty refreshing. Like, this is so far seeming like a cool adventure.
Oh, it's just... Despite all that we've learned, I can't help but feel we've yet to hear the whole story.
Oh, for sure, Graha. Absolutely.
What about you, my friend? Are you inclined to accept or refuse Worklamat's request?
I'm inclined to accept, and you know that we want you with us. I never say no to an adventure. Why would you even entertain, after seeing Wooklamat take out Fruit Loops like that? Like, why would you even entertain the other options? I never say no.
Ha! I thought you might say that. With an intrepid attitude such as yours, I believe all shall be well. Be it the contest or something else, there will be many trials for you to overcome at your destination. But in the course of seeing new lands and meeting new people, you'll surely find a way forward. That's what adventurers do, is it not?
Mm-hmm.
Such a journey would be the envy of many a scholar. Distant as it is, Tural remains largely unknown to us, with only meager records to be found in Numenon. The experiences to be had, all the things you might hear, feel, and think.
That callback to Heidelin.
It's enough to stir me to the core. Life is a series of journeys, my friend, and there's no telling what awaits us on the long road. But what's important is to be true to yourself as you walk it. Only then can we hope to be content when we arrive at the end of one and step forward into another. Ah, but there's an idea. I have a matter to attend to at the Agora. Please, go on inside. I will join you shortly.
Thancred. He's excited too. That little smile. He was like, yeah, I'm ready for an adventure. It is so nice to have Kryl on the journey. God, I love it.
You have the look of someone who's made up their mind. Go on then. Let's hear it.
Let's go. Let's go. Pretty cheesy thing to say, but I want her to feel my enthusiasm,
You
right?
need me as much as I need you. Together we'll blaze new trails in Tural.
You're not planning to leave without us, are you?
Come on, Thancred, where are you at, man? Come on in. I know you're listening.
Alphino, Alice, what are you two doing here?
We happened to cross paths at Numenon earlier, you see, and I told them about Wuklamat. And when we fortuitously met again at the Agora just now, they expressed an interest in meeting our visitor.
Ah, you must be the twins who are sneaking after Erenville as toads.
I forgot about that. I forgot about that. That was so long ago.
100 things about us you could have told her, and you chose that.
First impressions last.
'Tis an honor and a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Your Highness. Alphino Leveilleur at your service, and this is my sister Alize.
Alphino is always such a gentleman.
Oh no, let's not do that. I really can't stand titles. So, you want to participate in the contest too, is that right?
Indeed we do. We've been assisting with the rebuilding effort in Garlemald. Yet while progress is being made, the question remains of how the nation might reconcile with its neighbors.
Okay.
We believe there is much we might learn from Tuliolal,
Oh,
a
okay.
nation founded
Okay.
on unity. And in return for this honor, we would spare no effort in supporting your claim.
He wants to learn how a nation of disparate people can come together under one leader and how they can apply that to the reunification of Garlemald and Garlemald's place in Eorzea now.
More the merrier, I say.
Because they've always
And
been the
I'd
bad
be keen
guy,
to learn
right?
about Eorzea and Garlemald from you as well.
He is.
Having
Oh,
recruited so many committed and capable allies, I presume you have no need for my continued assistance?
Erenville, you're not getting out of it. You're not getting out of it.
Nonsense. Like I told you before, you're indispensable.
Oh
They're
gosh.
strong, aye, but strangers to our land. They need someone to guide them. to point out the dangers and spare them grisly deaths. I can't
Yeah,
think
please
of
spare me a
anyone
grisly
better
death,
suited to
please.
that task than you. What?
Oh, I didn't. Went too fast. Didn't even catch it. Kryle looks scared.
As I recall, Kryle, you were the first to state your desire to visit Tataru.
Perhaps I was.
No, Kryle, we need you. We need you. You are strong.
Still, I can't help but worry about being away just when our order is beginning to find its feet
She doesn't
again.
want to leave the students of Aldesian. They were like starting it back up again. And that was like, I think, her grandfather's thing. I get that. I get that.
You have nothing to worry about. I haven't forgotten how you held the fort while I set off to explore Alzadal's legacy. It's only fair that I return the favor. Pray, leave the students to Ojika and me.
Is Graha staying? Is he not coming to Taral? If he's not coming to Taral, no, he's eating the taco in the trailer.
But Raha,
You want to retrace your grandfather's steps, don't you? This is a rare opportunity, and I insist that you seize it.
thank you, Raha. Thank you.
Well, looks like it's settled. I'm counting on you all to help me win the throne.
I suppose now is a good time to show you what I spent a small fortune on at the Agora.
Oh, you were up to something. What did you bring us? Is it a map of Taral?
There. This, my friends, is the latest map of the world, created to celebrate our friendship with the Loporrits. Cast your eyes west of Sharlayan, for there it lies.
It's a map. It's a map of Taral.
The site of your next great adventure, Tataru.
There it is. This is a big area. That's it. That's it. That's the end of Endwalker. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, dude. The art. Okay, I'm going to set my controller up here for a little bit. I am really, really excited to go to Taral. I am really excited to go to Taral. Wook is amazing. She is so cool. Pictomancer looks like it's going to be a blast. We've got the gang coming with us. Maybe. I don't know. Graha might stay. I don't know. The art is so cool. Oh, Kryle. I am so glad that Kryle is coming. That is awesome. That is awesome. I don't think, like, outside of Eureka, I don't think we really have had an adventure with Kryle. And I loved Eureka, so, like, she just has that effect, man. When she's on the journey, it's a good journey. Graha sitting there looking like every fanboy's dream or fangirl. Ooh, that's a pretty nice Stola art. I didn't see, she didn't. She wasn't there. She was in the trailer though. She was in the trailer, but she wasn't there at the end. Oh yeah, neither was Estinian. They'll definitely show up. Maybe. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So in the trailer, we're on the boat, right? With Alphino. Alice wasn't there though. Maybe I'm wrong. I was gonna say maybe we take the boat, but the rest of the gang ends up in Tyrol, completely unrelated reason, and we like meet up. I don't know. That's a sick picture of Oriange. That's probably one of the best like concept art pictures I've ever seen of him. Tataru. Oh, I need to do her quest line. I still need to do that quest line. She's so proud. I'd be proud too. She's got a little empire going on. A little market empire, so she deserves it. Just like a rush of memories from the early part of the expansion hit. Really? Oh yeah. That's it. Oh no, it's not it. It's still going. Man. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really excited. Should be good. Should be good. I know there's like, I am super excited for Beastmaster. That's going to be interesting. Obviously I don't like to talk too much about things unless I see how they play, because you can say a lot of things about something and then you go play it and it's like, oh, it's a completely different situation. I am cautiously optimistic in regards to Beastmaster. Pictomancer, I am like, Pictomancer to me is a 10 out of 10. Man, that is like my aesthetic. I love how like pretty it is. I love that it's a magic class. It's kind of out there. I was kind of alluding to earlier, I really like blue magic and blue mage in Final Fantasy games. So I like the things that are kind of a little bit, I don't want to say like quirkier, but like they're outside the norm of what you would expect. Pictomancer is, to me, is like really outside that norm. So I really like that. I'm very excited to play it. I'm even excited about Viper. Kind of not my aesthetic, but I am, again, cautiously optimistic. I think that's going to be pretty fun to play. The raid series, we'll wait and see. I'm not, if you guys saw the last stream where I got the relic weapon, I'm not the biggest fan of machines like in fantasy games. That's not my thing. It looks like the raid series is going to be a lot of that. So I've got a feeling the armor sets are going to be like Skaven 7.0. You know what I mean? So I guess I'm not into the glam potential of the raid series. Mechanically, it's probably going to be really cool. I'm not healing, so I healed last, like this expansion. I'm not doing that. Not doing that. I'm going to play Pictomancer. Unless I just don't like Pictomancer, then I guess I will be playing Sage. But yeah, so kind of optimistic about that. The 24-man, the Final Fantasy 11 24-man, that's going to be cool. I think that the glam potential from that that's going to be 10 out of 10 for sure. If they bring in other Final Fantasy XI armor sets and pieces that we haven't had yet, I'm here for it. I am here for it. Should be really cool. That's going to be... I had kind of forgotten about that until just now. That should be really, really good. I don't know. I can't, I feel like going through a Rolodex in my mind of things coming in the expansion. I can't think of anything else I've missed. I mean, Trials. The general adventuring aspect. I think it's going to be fun. There's potential, like they've kind of alluded to in the book that we were reading in Old Charlian. There's like a very large amount of biodiversity in Tyrol, so there's potential for there to be some very different geographic areas, I guess, that we explore. So, you know, as far as like the looks of different mobs, the looks of different towns, you know, maybe it's gonna feel fresh throughout, not feel like we're doing the same thing over and over. Maybe it should be good. Though I liked Endwalker. Yeah, I think all of the talent, like going back to the biodiversity aspect and the different geographic areas that we explored, you know, obviously without spoiling anything for anyone that hasn't played, I thought there was a good amount of diversity in what we saw and what we could play, or where we could play rather. Yeah, I thought it was good. So, yeah, we'll see. God, I want to play Pictomancer so bad, though. I really want to play it. I want to see, like... I want to see what the buffs are all about. I shouldn't say buffs. I don't know what they are. It's like... They have some, like, party buffing potential. I'll just call it that from what I've heard. I don't know what that means. You know... that could easily mean a 5% party-wide buff, right? Like, we know how this plays out. So, again, until I see it, I'm still cautiously optimistic. I want to see what Square Enix does. I want to see how they change the other jobs. Whether or not they kind of keep this 2-minute meta thing that they've had. No comments on that. No comments. But I do want to see what they decide to do. I think the team is pretty... They're fairly receptive to the player base. And generally, they make somewhat slow decisions, but usually the right decisions. So, and of course, the right decision is subjective, right? But I think generally they approach things with a solution that isn't going to be terribly received. Maybe sometimes it's not exactly... Like, sometimes I feel like something is maybe lost in translation a little bit, but generally I think the team does a really good job. I think they do a really good job. So I'm cautiously optimistic. I want to see what happens. Obviously, like, super excited to see capstone skills. Really curious about capstone skills and what else they're going to do with the jobs, because we have pretty full kits right now, so it'll be interesting to see. I almost feel like they're going to be forced to consolidate some things in order to make room for new things. Do you know what I mean? Because you're not just introducing a capstone skill, you're introducing 10 levels worth of skills. And granted, it's not going to be a new skill every 2 levels. It'll probably be like yeah, a couple new skills, 2 to 3 new skills, and then like some traits, right? So they'll probably have to do a little consolidation, because I know they try to keep like button bloat down. I'm interested to see what they do, because I think generally most jobs feel okay. I think there's a sense of I have to be careful about how I say these things. There's a sense of maybe sameness in healer gameplay. I always hear that. And I don't like completely agree with it. Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that. Healers are tough. Because it's not, I don't think it's, the decisions that are made, I don't think are explicitly because they're making the decision to make them like that. I think that the content design dictates that they do some of that to keep things balanced. But I don't know. I'm not a game designer, you know. I'm not a game dev, so I really don't know. I don't know. That's just my opinion. So I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see what they do. So I guess it's been a little bit. It's been a little bit of a long stream for me, but I kind of want to keep going. Oh God, I have to move a little bit though. I kind of want to do. Let's see. I have Tataru's Grand Endeavors. I think that's what it was called. I need to finish that up, and I need to finish up the Beast Tribe. Like the final Beast Tribe thing for doing all the Beast Tribes. So I think I'm going to go ahead and try. I'm going to do one of them and then see how I feel. And then if I'm still like into it, I'm going to do the other one. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I have the time. I'm not really doing anything, right? So might as well. But to be quite honest, I would love to. Wait a minute. Can I hit the start button? Can I skip these credits? You can change the scroll speed. I've been sitting here like, oh my God, like I'm going to have to talk through all this. Like, what am I going to talk about? And I can change the scroll speed. And now I'm going to feel guilty. Okay, let's see what it's like. Oh. Okay, so we've got 2 speeds. All right. We'll go faster then. Yeah, to be quite honest, I would really like to grind some relics out too. But I feel like that's going to be... Maybe that's going to take a while? I don't know. I'm just going to... You know what? I'll play it by ear. I'll just see how it feels. You know, if we get those other 2 quest lines done, we'll go ahead and do a little bit. I was considering taking a break and coming back, but... We'll go for a little bit. I don't think I did the Zero Miss trial. The extreme. I didn't do Zero Miss, and I didn't do God, what was the other one? The guy. Very descriptive. I know. The guy. Oh my gosh, what was his name? Was it Garland? Ooh, I feel really, really guilty for not knowing that right off the top of my head. But yeah, I didn't do that. I didn't do those 2. I got the mounts from all the others though. And then I got busy and then I just stopped. Like I said, like I was saying earlier, I haven't played forever. So yeah, I feel kind of bad about that. Probably be pretty fun to do those. I don't know if I'd want to do them now because obviously people are going to expect me to know the mechanics and I have no idea. No clue. Set my controller up here. Yeah, I love that. I love Kryla's Pictomancer, man. That's perfect. It makes so much sense, you know? Not like hindsight's 2020, but like thinking that Kryla was going to be anything else besides Pictomancer, like, yeah, it makes sense. It is insane the amount of people that work on this game. Like, you ever think about that? Like, watching these credits, like, it is crazy. Like, we see Yoshi P, right? Like, we see Yoshi P, we see Koji Fox. Sometimes we see Amy. We got the new girl, translator girl. I can't remember her name. Soken. Like, we see those people, right? But watching these credits, you like really see, like, this is a crazy endeavor. Like, there are so many people that have their hands in this game. It's wild. It is wild. Massive respect. Like, it must, there has to be so many things that they are keeping up with right now, getting ready for the expansion. Like, I mean, look at, we have put the credits on fast mode, and it feels like we've been sitting here forever, right? That's how many people are working on this game. Like, it's crazy. It's insane. It's wild, man. Day in, day out. So we can have a new expansion. What a cool time to live in. Like, so cool to get to experience something like this, you know, and get to like share it with people. Man, I'm so thankful for it. Like, so cool. I could have been born in the Middle Ages, like throwing rocks, but instead I'm sitting here like talking to whoever's listening, playing a game that I grew up on, or a game which the series I grew up on. But it's incredible. I mean, this is so cool. This is so cool. I'll tell you though, guys, I'm like, I was drinking this tea because it's been like super chilly here, and I got through about half of it, and I am burning up. I am like it's cold in here, but I'm like, I'm sweating. What a good story, man. I wish I would have streamed when I started the expansion. Man, I wish I would have streamed when I started the expansion, because that was like, that was peak story. That was peak story for me. And then I would take a zero break because I can't, like, I just, just not my thing. Just not my thing. You know, I think the thing that bothered me, I think one of the things that bothered me about Zero was that she was a Reaper. And it's like stupid. It's kind of a small thing, but like, we already had Xenos and he was a Reaper, and then she came in and she was a Reaper. And I know, again, unpopular opinion, but you could probably tell by the way that I like gravitate towards Pictomancer, like Reaper is on the other side of that aesthetic. And I'm not, for some reason I like Dark Knight, but I don't like Reaper. I'm not into it, man. Like scythes and stuff, like that's just not my thing. Man, I like nature, I like fantasy. The scythe thing just doesn't work for me. So I think that contributed, because she was always there and she was always a Reaper, and I was like, she was kind of brooding too. And again, like coming off the tail end of Gaia, like Gaia was kind of that same way, but it was new, you know? So it was like, oh, cool. And Gaia also had a hammer, which made her like a badass. Like she was wearing heels while she had the hammer. So it was like, whoa. And then Zero comes in and she's like tipping her hat like my lady, and then she's got the scythe, and I'm just like, we already had a brooding girl and she was way cooler. So like, I don't know who you are. It wasn't the worst thing, but to me it wasn't the best thing. Man, they really got us watching the whole thing. Bro. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I can't believe I didn't hit the B button. Oh, I'm glad we had that conversation. Thank you for listening. Oh, I think I know what this is. Yes. Yes, this is a new fashion accessory. Okay, let me say something about fashion accessories. Again, I'm gonna have a little bit of a hot take. I am shocked. Oh wait, there might be a cutscene. Oh. Uh-oh. There's my boy.
When does the next ship set sail?
May I ask your destination?
The north and east, I've already seen. I suppose I'll head west this time.
I love it. I love it.
West, you say?
Astinian, literally, he comes in there and he's like, I'm just gonna go a direction. And then he went on. Oh, okay. I was gonna say he just walked on by. He was like, yep, that's where I'm going. So it does seem like we're gonna just kind of meet up then. That's very Astinian of him. Who else is going? Oh, Orianger? Yep. Oh, what's he got going on?
I see you've made up your mind. I had a feeling you'd be keen.
But to think that our comrades too are thither bound. Fate doth work in mysterious ways.
Oh, so they've got something going on. Okay, they've got something going on too.
Indeed. It will be a grueling task, having to contend with them.
They're on the other team. Someone has contacted them and wants them to be their champion. Who do they know? I mean, it's no telling with them, right? With Orianger and Thancred, it's no telling.
If the prospect doth trouble thee, 'tis not too late to decline the petition. Though thine expression would suggest thou art far from perturbed.
He wants to go.
Oh, how could I possibly be, knowing what's to come?
So this is how we are going to be pit
Further
against
and
each other.
secure passage on a vessel.
Aye. This will be a mission to remember. Come, my friend. We make for Taral.
Where's the Nutkin?
Tell me, have you been to the ruins beneath the waters of the Bounty? Or the treasure islands beyond the frozen
He
waters of
mentions
Frost
a golden
furthest
city.
north? The fabled golden cities of the New World.
So it is real. I mean, if Emmett talked about it, it's definitely real. Sky was right. It's the golden cities. Weigh anchor now, the tide is high, and dawn of new adventure nigh. Row forth to break horizon's bond, and tread the gilded path beyond. Oh, man. Awesome. Awesome. Sun Chaser. That's cool. That's a cool title. All right, I want to look at this knapsack. I am like, since I saw the Gleaners, I have wanted a Gleaner backpack. This is what I was going to say. I said I was going to say something that was a cutscene. I have wanted a fashion accessory that is not an umbrella for the entirety of fashion accessories being in existence. And every time, it's a new umbrella. And then it's like, oh, it's something different, and it's glasses. I like umbrellas. I like glasses, but we haven't had anything but umbrellas and glasses. So the fact that they put a knapsack in here, that is so exciting, because they are thinking of, you know, other avenues to take fashion accessories in. Oh, I misspoke. We do have wings. Yeah, my bad. We do have wings, and the wings are pretty cool. But the knapsack, dude, I want more stuff like that. I want more stuff that's like, that you can't tell is a fashion accessory. Like with, well, I guess glasses you can't tell, but with wings, it's pretty apparent. Umbrellas, it's pretty apparent. But small things like, you know, if you had a scarf, or you've got the knapsack, or maybe like they mentioned a long time ago, like holding a teddy bear or something, like those little things. Like there's a lot of, I'm not an RP person, but there's still a lot of like potential, you know, to, I guess, live your fantasy with certain items. So I'm glad to see that. I think that's really cool. That's really cool. Now I have to actually stop talking about it and try it on. I don't know how it's going to interact with these Nuliths. I feel like it might get in the way, but it might just like put them up though, like hide them. Yeah, see, look at this. Look at this. Look at all these umbrellas. Look at all those umbrellas. And then we got some wings, right? Got some wings. Okay, granted, the pixie wings, they're pretty good. Those are pretty good. The glasses, I don't really care about the glasses, but I'm not a glasses guy. Like, that's just not my thing. Yeah, let's put this on. Is this gonna... Oh, it didn't hide the wings. That's okay, though. That's cool. Going on an adventure. That's cool. I like that. I wonder if that replaces the auto umbrella. I guess it doesn't. That's cool, though. It looks good. I'm going to have to actually look up where I can use fashion accessories, because I know they changed that, and I don't remember what they changed. Okay. So I've got to figure out where to do those quests at. I want to say they're... Is that one of them? Treasured Bonds? Let's go check it out. I think that might be the Tataru one. Like the Endeavors one. Is there anything closer? Maybe the main Aetherite? Yeah, let's go check that out. Oh, I'm blind. That's got to be it. I should probably look it up. I feel like I don't want to start a quest line if it's not it. Let's see what she says. Okay. Yeah, I think this is it. Oh, it's gonna be really awkward if we've met before. I don't think we've met. This is me in real life too. I'm so bad with names. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, okay, we haven't met. Whew. Dodged a bullet. Yeah, I have to admit, I don't really remember what's going on with this quest line. I just know that it was a quest line that like went through the expansion patches, so I do want to finish it, but I can't say that I'm like terribly invested because I don't really remember what was happening. Ooh, a uniform. Do we get glamour? Are we going to get a glamour from this? Oh, Tataru didn't like it. I have no idea what's going on. I do not remember. I remember there was like a necklace in this quest line at one point. That is all I remember. Oh, just the right amount of sprint. Look at that. Oh, perfect. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, God, I hope that's not the outfit. Ooh, honey. Where'd you get that mustard? That is a mustard girl. Jeez. Ooh. I hope she's not like a professor. Maybe she is. She could. That's the only way she could get away with wearing that. So we're trying to get some outfit approved. I guess we'll see. I forgot she was old. Okay. We need an outfit that is durable for field work. Okay. Something warm. Okay. That's easy to go off of. That's easy. Durable. Warm. Okay. All right. Don't make it hard on us. Resistant to stains, antibacterial properties. Ooh. Oh, please, let's not make an outfit like that loaf of bread. Completely tasteless? Please. Was she the girl that was like crushing on the professor? He didn't really even give an answer. He was like, I'm happy with my clothes, so... We need something durable and warm, guys. Maybe that's why Tataru shot her idea down. You know, maybe it wasn't that she didn't like it. She just realized that academics all need, you know, different types of clothing. So maybe she was like, I don't want to be mean, but like... Oh, yeah, see? I don't know where I've heard that. I don't remember this. Okay. Oh, flashback. I'm about to remember it. Nope. I don't know who those people are. I don't remember. I really don't. I don't remember. She wanted to make something that's Hannish. Well, I hope she does. If that's what she wants. Return to Thavnair. No. Oh, won't Tataru miss them? Oh no. They're about to have a rough talk. Oh no. Tataru will want what's best for them, obviously, but it's sad if they're not having a good time here, you know? I hope that's not the case. Tataru is such a good mentor. I so hope that she gets them to make something from their homeland and that they realize that they want to be here. Oh, they're worried about their home. This is so difficult. Tataru's the best boss. So we're going with them? Is she not coming? Yeah, we have to finish the necklace. Okay. I hope that they stay. I mean, I can understand them wanting to go home, and you know, no hard feelings. I want them to stay because I want Tataru and them to like build something together. But I can understand if they have to go home. Let's see who's online. Just checking really quickly. Okay. You weren't a coward to flee. Dude, when that was going on, like... You can't think those thoughts, man. I think he'll realize that. I think he'll realize when he goes back he wasn't a coward. I mean, the world was ending, right? Like, you run away, like, yeah, you run away. Did they change outfits? They have like Hanish clothes on now, right? Yeah, they definitely did. Okay, we're going on a tour of the city? Or they're going on a tour, okay. So I'm going to Palika's stand to wait for them? I hope they see how things have been rebuilt. I think they'll feel more at ease. Oh, it's in the house, right? Can I jump through the window? Oh, no. I was like, oh, I can. No. It's not in the house? I was going the right way the whole time? Oh. Oh, I gotta make a note. Okay. Home at last. Oh, this is their village? Oh, we're delivering something, right? From the boutique? Thank the sisters. I think he's gonna give them a little heartfelt advice. Yeah, you have to go away from home, man. Life's a journey. What a good take. What a good take on preserving what the tribe is. Please make some clothing based on this village. Please. I want to wear something bright and beautiful. I have to get out of this uniform. Question marks. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, I think we have to go talk to people. Maybe like find out what we can share. Something we can take from the village and share with the outside world. All right, let's go, guys. It's got to be a clothing item. I just hope it's a good one. It can't be bad. It's Tataru, right? Like, Tataru knows fashion. A steward who supports the village from afar. I never even considered the possibility. That's who he's going to become. He's going to become the steward. That's his place. That's what he wants. He loves this place. Are we going to the temple now? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We're going to have to walk the long road. Can I get on my mount? They can run fast, right? I think they stay with me. Okay, we'll test it. Yeah, okay. Also, if you don't play 14 and you happen to be watching, look at this marble. Isn't this cool? Look at that nasty mouth. Oh my god. Oh, we're gonna have to follow the river. I thought this was a road when I looked at the map. Definitely a river. Dangerous. I want to talk to them, see what they have to say. He loves his village. Okay. Back on the marble. Oh, I guess I could just fly. Yeah. Like walking there. Could just fly. Oh, both their parents died? Oh, it's no wonder they feel this way then. It's no wonder they feel this way. What would Tataru do? That's right. That's right. A partnership. There we go. There we go. We're saving the village, guys. We're saving it. I mean, honestly, the Charlian people could use some Hannish fashion influence, right? Amulets, talismans, images of the deities, all of those. Hi, Ellie. Thank you for joining me. I just finished up, well, not just, but I finished up the MSQ not too long ago. I'm doing the Tataru questline, like the end of the Tataru questline, which is weird because I don't really remember any of it. So I'm just kind of pretending I know what's happening. But it's sweet. It's sweet so far. Have you been doing okay? I haven't done either. They really want to help this village. We can do it. With Tataru, we can do it. It's been kind of long, this quest line. It's not that many quests, but like, it's a lot of exposition. Yeah, we're clear about it. They need to become stewards of the village. I think that's what he wants. Yeah, so we're going to import. We're going to import their goods into Sharlayan. Tataru's going to sell them. That's a nice resolution. They were ready to quit. They were about to leave. They were like really missing home. Well, I hope we get a glamour. I don't know what I get from this, so I'm like pretty excited. It's Tataru though, so it has to be good. At the very least, it's going to be cute, right? So like, we'll see. Oh, the necklace that we were working on. Okay. I hope it's Tataru's style. The result is magnificent. Let's see it. Good lord. This is quite the necklace. By the sisters. Yeah, really. It wants for a finishing touch. Me? High quality? It would be an honor. What if they actually made you do this? Like you have to craft it. You fail it and you just fail the quest line. That's it. There it is. Oh, Tataru's gonna cry. She's gonna be so happy. She's come a long way. Oh, and they're probably gonna let her know that they're staying too. She's gonna get emotional. She can tell something's up. She's like, why are you all here? Let's get into that partnership. Come on, Tataru. Tataru's the next Rowena. She loves it. Absolutely. Yes. We will offer it. Oh, they gotta let her know. We're staying. This is it. They're gonna give her the necklace. I'm gonna give her the necklace. Oh. It's her mother's, right? Her mother's sapphire? Oh. Oh, man. So now rightfully yours. Oh, Tataru. Oh. Oh, did they sell it? The business failed and they had to like sell it? Oh. Tataru. Time after time, I am reminded that a fortune in coin promises only a fraction of what a wealth of friendship provides. Oh God, it's so sweet. It's so sweet. And that's how it all started. Oh gosh. What a good side quest. God, I thought she was gonna cry. I'm like, like that's a bit much. She's ready to sell stuff. She's over it. It's gonna take me a minute. Oh, God. Man. Oh, Tataru's got something for me. Okay. Oh, she... that face. What did you prepare? Oh. Oh, I know what this is. Okay. I think I know what this looks like. I think this was in the patch notes. Okay. I didn't know that's what she was giving us. Well, that, I mean, my Chocobo's definitely wearing that. Like, of course. Of course. Tataru? Come on. I hope she continues this boutique. I hope this is like, man, I would love to see this grow into some kind of like, it's a pipe dream, but like some kind of like fashion gill sink thing. Keep it going. Keep it going. We've laid the groundwork. Don't drop this one off, Square Enix. Keep this one going. Okay. She still wants my involvement. I feel like it's going to keep going into Dawn Trail. Oh, I got a card? Oh, a framer's kit. Oh, cute. Oh, what's up? How are you doing, man? Oh, I'm really excited to see what the framer's kit looks like. That's going to be cool. Okay, no title. Okay, that's fine. Dude, she gave us. I want to see that barding. I don't think I can have chocobos here, though. I can see it here, though. Okay, kind of. I'll just teleport. I gotta figure out where that other quest is. I've got one more. I've got to do, like, the Beast Tribe quest. And then I'm done. I'm done with everything until Dawn Trail, except for just grinding and stuff. But let's see. Let's see what this barding looks like. Wayfarer's barding. I can't believe Tataru made us a barding, man. I'm gonna have to summon the chocobo, though. Alright, let's check it out. What's it wearing now? Oh, I'm wearing the cutie. I don't know if I want to replace that. I like the cat ears. Okay. Okay, let's see. What was it? Wayfarer? Wayfarer's barding? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Let's see the whole thing. I might put the cat ears back on it, but... oh, it's kind of... Okay. Okay, it's kind of like what Wook Lamont was wearing. It's like that Tyrell style. Okay. It looks pretty nice. The textures on it are pretty nice. Like that wood. That looks pretty good. I'm like so zoomed in. I'm sure anybody looking at it's like, they're like looking at this pixelated section. They're just like, I don't know. It looks pretty good. I think it looks cool. Yeah, the patterns on the side are pretty cool. Like this right here. And this. I like that. It's not very, like, I don't know. It's not as flamboyant as I would like for it to be. But I think going into Dawn Trail, that's kind of appropriate. It's got a little Gleaner backpack thing going on. All right. All right. I'll keep that. I'll keep that. Sorry, Mingo. I dismiss you. Now let's look at, well, wait a minute. Let's see. Base plate, top border, portrait, plate frame. I'll never remember that. It was Tataru's Bespoken Framers Kit. Let's see what this looks like. Okay. Okay. Portraits? Look at... Nope. It's not portraits, right? It's adventure plate. And I think like portrait and plate design have elements in here. My signal isn't best, but I want to drop in and say hey. Hey, thank you for dropping in and saying hey. I appreciate it, man. Let's see. Is it in here? Am I blind? I want to send a message too, just in case his signal isn't good. Thank you so much for stopping in. I don't know if it's in here. I am blind. Like, okay, so I've been doing a Final Fantasy 1 playthrough, and I was like, I keep bringing this up, but I was literally like in my spell list looking for Null Blaze, and I had my cursor on it, and I said, I don't have Null Blaze. So if I'm passing through it on this list, please, that's normal. I don't think it's in here. I don't think it's a portrait thing. I think it's a plate design. Oh my god, I am blind. I am blind. Oh. It looks kind of like a wallet. It looks kind of like a wallet to me. Like like this is my license. I appreciate the thought, Tataru, but yeah. Okay. One quest line left. Where is it? I don't want to look through the patch notes, but I think I'm going to have to look through the patch notes. Unless it's... or where the Loporrits are? I don't know. Let's just take a look. Maybe we'll get lucky. I was thinking to be at Rod's, like at Rod's at Han, but I don't... Oh, well then I'm never going to find it here. Like, yeah, I don't know. These are all like... Oh, wait. No. They had a place. Okay, the Beast Tribe had a place. It's not here. It's, oh my god, where is it? Where is it? It's not... I don't think this is it, but I think it's somewhere near here. My memory of this game, I mean, is like I had... What is that thing in Harry Potter where they're like, they do the pensieve and they just... and put the memory in the thing, and they're like, bloop, there's the memory. I did that to every memory of this game. I don't remember anything. I think that's it. Okay, and there's someone here that teleports you there, right? Oh my god, it's been so long. Yes, okay. It's coming back to me. Okay. My memories. Okay, cool. Dinner and a show. This is going to be the quest line where we bring together all the beast tribes, or I guess they're not called beast tribes anymore. But we're going to bring them all together. We're going to have a nice dinner, enjoy each other's company, reflect on the expansion. Can't vouch for quality, though. I hope we get a cute little cutscene. Oh my god, that mount. There they go. It's so... Well... Where'd they go? Oh, they probably went where I'm going, right? Because I'm going... Where am I going? Here? What am I doing? No, I'm going over here. I don't know where they went. I mean, it was a UFO, so... And we are in space. Oh, wait. I have a mount. Gosh, I really want to grind some relics out. I probably am going to do at least an expert. I don't know if I want to do much more than that. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, look at this place, Jamming Way. Look how, ooh, look at that. Look how cool that is. I really want those Loporrit glow sticks, like some little carrot-shaped ones. They should do that as a glamour for Ninja. That'd be so cool. Jamming Way stunned, man. Jamming Way has been gone for a long time, and they just came back and they're like, wow, guys, like you really did a lot. You really did a lot. Oh yeah, they're talking to the people of Atheris. I forgot that we helped that Loporrit. Oh man. Look at those cute little cubs. Anybody that's watching this that has never seen this is probably looking at what's going on right now and they're like, what? This was a good beast tribe though. God, they're so cute. I wish we could play as Loporrits. Have we met Talking Way? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he picked his name, I think. I feel like he had a different name. I could also be completely wrong. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he did have a different name. Okay. So all the Loporrits, like if anyone is actually watching and you don't play Final Fantasy XIV, all the Loporrits' names are based on like what their function in life is, like loosely. So this one, like he was in a funk because he couldn't talk to people, and now we're letting him talk to people. That's like the condensed version of what happened. So he took up the name Talking Way. Oh, he's talking about, oh gosh, what are they? I don't remember what they're called. The elephants? The hippo racers? This is bringing back some memories. I totally forgot that they, like, race those hippos. there were some gems in this expansion. Like there were some good moments. They did some pretty funny stuff. Look at this cutie. Ah. That's so funny. All right, I think we're going to the hippo racers now. Gosh, I love the Thavnarian architecture. Look how cool that is. And it's so pretty. I wish we got housing like that. Like, not like a housing ward, but like, or area, but like those, like actual houses like that. But it might turn out like the, what was it? Like Shirogane housing? Where it was like really cool at first, and then it was kind of like, ugh. Some of it's still really cool though. It's like a very distinct style, and I'm all for that. Like having a couple distinct styles to pick from. Oh, so they're listening to the Loporrits on the radio. Also, that's how they knew about him. I'm like kind of reading the quest, but not really keeping up with what they're saying. Kind of skimming it. So then we're gonna have to end up visiting each tribe, right? But we already have the Omicrons with us, so maybe we just have to visit the Hippo Riders? Is somebody else gonna race their hippos? Oh, these are the bad ones. Or they used to be bad. Like the enemy tribe. So she's still helping them. That's cool. All right. Yeah, let's talk to her. Let's talk to her. Let's give this guy a chance. Let's get him on a hippo cart. We might need a bigger cart. I don't know. He's probably good to go. The following event cannot be skipped. Oh, this might be a little lengthy. Am I gonna have to slap her or something? Please don't, like... Oh, this is like... Okay. Like picking the right answer or something. Oh, she really cares about the hippos though, right? Does she? Am I making that up? Do I care about the hippos? I care about the hippos. I don't feel like that's the right choice. Oh, here we go. I recall that you taught me a lesson. You can only do so much by yourself. Yep. We did it. I want to see this hippo race, man. Oh, she's like scared of the elephants. Uh-oh. We've got a lot of customers. They're having trouble. Don't you terminate this transmission on me. Hemingway's kind of a little bit of a strict boss. Ultima Thule. Oh, is Chi up? I don't know if I want to go do that. No, I'm not gonna do that. I gotta push for my question marks. What did they say? I have to look that up. The way they phrase that. You typically carry at least one object suitable for a light bludgeoning, do you not? I do. Who told the Loporrits that? Probably the Omicrons, since we beat up Omega. One managerial life form remains conspicuously absent. It's coming. Maybe. Once upon a time code. This has to be a shock to these guys, like, coming here. Where's the race at? Oh, everybody's racing? Okay. So they're all like getting ready, I guess. I dodge. Artillery's no match. I dodge. Who's gonna win? I feel like this is a race for the ages. Yeah, I had been hoping to join the contest. Please, let me race a hippo. Oh, I got a big boost button? Okay. Where do I take this thing? Up here? Isn't there... There's a teleport, right? Yeah, there's a teleport. Okay. Sorry, I'm not like reading a lot of this out loud, guys. Kinda going through this one a little bit quickly. Well, quickly for me, and that's probably still taking a while. We got some hoops, or rings, rather. This is like... We're racing across the entire thing. All right. I'm ready to race. I hope everybody else is actually in the race and it's not just like a, like, get to the finish line, you know? Wait at the starting line. Upon commencing the race, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Okay, another A Realm Reborn situation. Hippos. I hope the hippos win. That was a really nice transition. Oh, that was nice too. Oh my god, the Peacekeeper? Oh no. It's the Omicrons, right? From the Alphatron civilization? And the dragons. Literally just a dragon. feeling a little bit out of place here, guys. I don't know. Are they supposed to be here? Oh, they have hope now, right? Like, part of that Beast Tribe quest was like getting them to like believe in themselves or something, and like now they have the power of Dynamis to like shape life and do something, maybe. I do want that as a mount, though. Thing looks really cool. Somebody's gonna have to show me where the boost button's at. Oh my god, look how fast they are. With the Nibiran god, Rala, taking the lead. They are off. Come on, Jelly. Oh, that's cheap, man. That's cheap, Alpha. Oh. See ya. Oh. This is really cool. This is a really cool quest line. Oh, it's too big. It's too big. It's going to get hit. I can't believe it. I don't think it's going to make it, man. It's too big. It's too big. I knew it. I knew it. Another racer down. A double cannon blast. It's getting down to the wire. Oh, we've got a dragon going through Omicron territory with their past. Do they fall prey to the rainbow temptation? Don't we all? I feel like that dragon is going to get knocked out in the Omicron territory. There's no way they're going to... Well... Oh, no. I actually do have to race. Okay. All right. Okay. I have a limited number of batteries for this. All right. Mash the boost button until you surpass both racers. Use boost to overtake the hippo cart and distract it with a hyper hop step. Okay, what do I want to do? Oh, of course. Of course. The hippo said, "That's beautiful. That's beautiful. What is that? What's that glorious? What? What is that? That's beautiful." Come on, boost button. Ooh. Is it enough? That's the power of the Loporits. That's the power of the Loporits. Is it? It's that cute Loporit nose technology. We did it. They didn't show the dragon do anything. He was just like cruising. Oh, they're learning. This unit rates the Hyper Hustle as worth it. Oh, all of these quests are so sweet. Wrapping up the expansion. What is it? We got something? What in the world? What? Oh. It's like a trophy of all the things from the Beast Tribes? Okay. Oh, it's for winning the race. That's cute. I hope that's actually a housing item. The ears. They all came together. It's a cute ending. Oh, we did get the trophy. Ooh, the Lop Hop. I want to see the Lop Hop. I hope it's... I'm like pointing to the screen. I know you can't see it, but I hope it's the little dance that they were doing in the background. Oh, they actually increased the reputation. That was cool. That was cool. That was well done. The like cinematics of the quest line that was well done. It was cool to see something a little different. Lop Hop. I'm guessing it's Lop Hop. Let's see. Oh my. Oh my. I think it is that dance. I don't... Oh. Oh. That's a lot of hop. That's a lot of hop. I don't... that's cute. I don't know that I'm going to be doing the Lop Hop a lot on Vieira, but if I were ever a Lalafell, that's probably a good option. That's a lot of hop. This, though. This is so cute. That's so cute. That's cool. All right, so let's see. Let me put the trophy up first, and then I will... Well, maybe the apartment. Yeah, I'll put it in the apartment. Or maybe on my retainer. If I have room, I'll put it in the apartment. I'm sorry, guys. I tried so hard to hold that in. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to put this up and then I'm going to talk about what I want to do next. I hope I have storage in here. If you can't tell, my apartment is literally like seasonal item storage. It is like, this is like a fever dream. Like this is not a place where you're going to live. Okay. This is not a place where you're going to live. Let's see. Store? Do I have storage? I don't have storage. Can I place it? I can place it. Okay. I feel bad putting it back here. I'll put it beside my other trophy. Turn it around so I can look at it. Beautiful. Look at that. 10 out of 10. The elephant's cute. Okay, so let me go to a place where I can sit and talk. I guess I would just like go to the FC house or something. Maybe I'll dote somebody if anybody's there. Nope. So I think... So I've gotten... Okay, so when I started the stream, I was setting out to finish the patch 6.55 content. I did finish the main story, and I also finished Tataru's Grand Endeavor, and I just finished up the Beast Tribe stuff. So I have been streaming for a while. I don't want to get off just yet. That was all I had planned, but I do, like, I can always grind for tombs and stuff for the relic weapons, because they did just come out. So I think what I'm going to do, I was thinking about doing an expert, but I also want to do PvP. So I'm going to check my, let me think about that. What do I want to do? I haven't done an expert. I haven't healed in a long time. I think I'll do an expert. That's probably going to be the best. Yeah, you know, sometimes you just gotta hop in it. You just gotta go with it. I do wish I would have changed this glamour though. It's hitting me hard. I gotta go change, actually, if I can, I will change it. But I have to modify one that I currently have, because I have the pixie, like, they're not pixie wings. Maybe they are, like the sage weapon. That's, gosh, there's a bunch of people. That is that looks like pixie wings. But I need to put it on one of my other plates. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have the relic thing. So yeah, let me see if I can modify that. Okay. Go to Limsa. I don't typically hang out in Limsa, but I do like to just kind of like mosey around and investigate people. Like be nosy. Until they notice. And then I just like immediately run off. What is that? Oh, that's that Moogle. Dude, I thought that was a rat on her back from far away. Doesn't that kind of look like a rat? I thought it was a rat. I was like, what? Like, where did you get that? All right. All right, let's see. Let's see. Who do we want to look at? Nobody. Apparently we're going to look at the adventurer plate of the party members, right? I think I've only done this once. I have not played in a long time, so... Gosh, I hope I'm not the dunce. Like, for the boss mechanics, I'm not gonna have any clue. That's alright. That's alright. I have to be serious. I have to try to remember how to play this game. I don't feel like that's necessary, but we'll see. Hexing staves. Is it the same? There's one, there's two, so... Sorceress Shroud. Same deal. This is going to be a safe spot. Those are going to disappear. Just burn in some stuff for MP. Easy game. Easy peasy. I say that, but
hurry, Golbez. The city is
Golbez, that's who it was. I was talking about Golbez way earlier, like 2 hours ago. I couldn't remember his name.
first the villages and now the capital. Nothing is exempt from their avarice.
Did I not roll? Yeah. No, I didn't roll.
Cowards.
Poor Reaper. I think he's got aggro.
This one is dangerous. Have care, Golbez.
It's so weird playing this game on stream, like compared to Final Fantasy 1, man. Such a different experience. I don't know what this is. Okay. Okay. So probably don't want to be there in that lane, maybe? Oh, there's a couple of them he hit. Okay. Oh, I see, I see. Okay, so I don't... I think I got what's going on. Yeah. GCD heal. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Run. Oh, he's hitting this pillar up here, though. Oh, I don't know if it's going to hit me. I got really lucky. Here? It's so rusty.
They command such terrible beasts bodes ill. We've no time to lose. Such destruction.
Oh, they're not. I guess I didn't get that shield off when I thought I did.
I think not. I dare say we'll be faster if we split up.
Easy peasy. Pretty good group. Seems like it's going by pretty quickly.
So be it. I will fight you with all my strength. To fortify my blade. I need power, light or dark, it matters not.
What is this? Oh. Oh.
Such savagery ill-suits you. You've weathered this before. Let's see how you
Hanging out with the tank, man. I don't know where to go. Oh, I remember this. Yeah, I remember this. Wait, this isn't gonna be a rule. Is it? Is this right? Okay, it is.
I'll not be bested. Not this day. Prepare yourself. It's over, my friend.
Nice. Easy. Thank you all. GG. GG. Oh, I got a commendation. Thanks, guys. Cool. Okay, so it's been quite a while. Like 3 hours and 45 minutes. I think I will wrap it up. So let me get somewhere. Just because I'm not gonna lie, I bought some cookies earlier and I have literally been thinking about them for 3 hours, 45 minutes, and 2 seconds. So I think it's time to have some cookies. Let me get to a point. Actually, I'm going to do a little bit of housekeeping. I'm going to go turn this stuff in for seals and get my inventory cleaned up. And then I am going to have to hop off here. It's been fun, though. It's been fun. There was a lot of cool stuff, man. A lot of cool stuff in the main story quest. Female Hrothgar looks so good. They look so good. So excited. So excited to see more of that. Very excited to see more Pictomancer. And generally, I guess just general excitement about Dawn Trail, man. I'm kind of pumped. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. It'll be fun. I hope I've got a lot of friends that have kind of We've all kind of been taking a break, so I hope everybody comes back. Really hope everybody comes back. I think it'll be a really, really good expansion. I think it's going to be really fun. I can't wait. Gosh, I can't wait. I know we've got like probably 6 months, but I am very excited. I'm very, very excited. Okay, so yeah, I think that's it. I set out to do everything I wanted to today, which is awesome. I'm super, super glad that we could get through all of that. I was a little bit worried. I was like, oh gosh, it's going to be a lot of content. Like, I don't know how this is going to go. But if you've actually, you know, if you're still here or if you've popped in at any time, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate you guys. I really appreciate you popping in, being a part of it. This is the first week that I've ever streamed, so it's been interesting. I've been doing Final Fantasy 1, Final Fantasy 14. I will continue, I think, tomorrow, sometime around 3 to 5 EST. I know that's a big gap, but probably closer to 5. Sometime around there. I think I'm going to pop back in here. I don't know what I'm going to do. I might just grind for relics. I might just do some PvP, and it might not be a stream that's quite as long as today's stream was. So if you're, you know, if you had fun, if you want to come back, please do that. I'll be here tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here today, and I hope I see you guys again soon. I'll talk to you later. Good night, guys.